586SW. I'm Jamie, and I'm here for our third load, or our fourth episode of our 35 Remington Load Series. I got the next batch loaded up, like I've told y'all a couple of times. We're going to be using H335 this time, and we're going to start at 34 grains. We're going to do 34 and a half, 35, 35 and a half, and 36. Made a few changes. We're still using our Winchester large rifle primers. We're still using our 200 grain Lee 358 cast bullet, but we've got new cases. These are brand new Hornady cases for this. So what I've tried to do with these is I've tried to match the bullet weight and the case weight, and I've got them within 2 to 3 tenths of a grain with each lower, and getting them all grouped in the same group together, if you understand what I'm trying to say. And we've also weighed our brass, and we got our brass in that same within 1 grain of each other. We'll take these to the range tomorrow or the next day, and we'll have some footage from the range, and we'll have some footage of us talking about the targets when we get done. And I'm just very optimistic in the comments. I've been getting a lot of comments from guys that are very encouraging about 335. They've used it in some 30-30 rounds. I've used it myself in 223, and it shot very well out of my AR. But all right, let's get busy and go to the range. I got my rifle cleaned up last night during the live chat. Checked it for leading. We have absolutely no leading. Very clean. We got clean patches out after about 10 or 12. Matter of fact, I was kind of surprised at how well the thing cleaned up using the powder coated bullets. I've got about 2 more powders to try on these 200 grain bullets, the powder coated bullets. Then we're going to move more toward the pistol type cast lead bullets, you know, the 150, 155, 158 grain bullets, and some commercial 200 grain store-bought bullets. So we still got a lot of work to do, and like I said in my article for the Reloader Network, we could probably go on doing this forever and ever. But we've had some good groups. We've not had anything outstanding, but nothing real bad. So then when we get some good powders lined up for each particular bullet that we're interested in using, we'll go back and refine those accuracy nodes that we found. So anyway, let's get to the range, and I'll see y'all in a minute. Pulled that one bad, y'all. Yeah, that one felt good. We're up at Live Fire Indoor Range today, testing some 35 Remington with H335. So I guess watching me shoot be kind of boring, so I'll get back with you at the man cave. Talk to you in a bit. Okay, we're back from the range. These are Hodgson's H335. I love the way Kenny at Eagle Eye says Hodgson. I think that's just too cool. I'm pronouncing it wrong. I know I'm a redneck country boy. That's all right. H335. We had 34 grains working up to 36 grains in half grain increments. We went to live fire as I showed you on the video, and here's what our target looked like. I'm showing it to y'all. This is our first group, 34 grains. Is that right? 34 grains, and you can see the size that I wrote there. I measured that center to center. That is 0.888 inches, and granted it's only 25 yards, but best we can do on a rainy day in Georgia. This is the second group. This is 34.5 grains, and that opened up just a little bit. That's 1.42 grains. Now these felt solid. You know what I mean? You know when you go to the range and you can feel like if you're shooting good or not. These all felt pretty good. This is our third group. Tightening back up. This is 35 grains, and it is 0.087 without the one flyer. And you saw on the video from the range footage where I said I flinched. That was that one right there. But you can see, other than that, that's four holes touching. And then the center is probably our best group. It's 35.5 grains, and it is 0.671. That's the one dead in the center right there. All those are touching, and granted it's only 25 yards, but that's a good group. And then down here at the very bottom, that group is 36 grains of H335, and it is 0.838 inches. So you got 3 in the top and then 2 in the bottom hole down here. That's 2, and then the other 3 are touching. I really like the 35.5 grains. That group in the center right there. We're going to develop that on both sides of that. Load 4 is already loaded. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but these are loaded with tack. They go from 37 grains in half grain increments up to 39 grains. We're gonna keep pushing on. We've got tack here ready to be tested. Hopefully I'll get out over the weekend to test that. Those are pretty bullets. And I think the next one after tack is going to be 4831. I think it's the other powder I have. And after that, Kyle will do a couple loads and we'll see where we're at. Remember, check out the Reloaders Network. Reloadersnetwork.com. TheReloadersNetwork.com. All us guys are over there. If you need to talk to any of us, you have any questions for any of us, go to Reloaders Network /chat. That will connect you to Slack, and you can instant message any of us that are there. Also, tomorrow night, Friday night, 8 o'clock, the Georgia Shooters Connection live stream, hosted by the Reloading Press. Nathan Tate does a really good job hosting us and keeping us out of trouble. And we have a Mooser and Kyle Lusk, the Reloading Press, and myself are on there almost every Friday night. We take one Friday night a month off for the Reloaders Network live chat. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you as quick as I can. Thank you.